Hello my friends, it's the Game Boy Geek here, and today it's all about the food. One of you have ordered a burger and fries, while the other has ordered a salad. Now that player that ordered the salad is trying to play cards that let them steal fries from the fry player. And that fry player is trying to wolf down as many fries as possible so they can't be stolen. Fry Thief is a 16-card micro game for 2 players, plays in 15 minutes or less, and is published by Laid Back Games. It's on Kickstarter right now, so I'm going to show you how the game works, and I'll see you on the other side. Now this is a Kickstarter preview, so all the art, components, text on the cards, etc. are not final and can be changed, so you're going to want to check the Kickstarter page and the link in the description of this video to see all the final items and components. One player is going to be the fry player, and they're going to start with 12 fries on their plate. The other player is the salad player. Over the course of the game, you're trying to eat the most fries. When you eat a fry, it will come off your plate, and it will go down in front of you like that. That is considered 1 point. Sometimes you'll be dipping them in ketchup, and that will be an additional point. The salad player is going to be trying to steal fries to their plate, and then eating it off their own, because you can only eat fries off your own plate. But of course, the fry player is going to be trying to eat all these fries as fast as they can, because at the end of the game, whoever has the most fries and ketchup combined is going to be the winner. Now each player is going to start with a hand of 3 cards, and over the course of the game there is a shared draw deck that players are going to be drawing cards from. Now the salad player actually does go first in the game, but I'm going to show you the very basics of what you're trying to do, so right now we're going to start with the fry player. Now turns will go back and forth for each player. On your turn, the first thing you'll do is draw 1 card from the draw deck, and then from the hand of cards that you have, you'll most of the time be selecting one of these to play in front of you. Now when you play a card, you play it right down in front of you, and then you complete the text that's on the cards. Now any cards that are red and have this burger icon, either player can play them. So this player played chow down. They can eat 2 fries, and your opponent may eat 1. So this player is going to chow down and eat 2 fries. They're now off the plate. They're thought of as eaten. Each of these is going to be worth a point at the end of the game. Our opponent is able to eat a fry, but since they did not have one, they can't. If they happen to have had one on their plate, they would have been able to now eat one, and this would have been scored for them. So this was a good time to play this card for the fry player. Now once this is done, they'll simply place that card in a discard pile, and then it will be the end of their turn where they will either discard. If they have more than 4 cards, they'll discard down to 4. If they have less than 2 cards, then they will actually draw up till they have 2 cards in their hand. Now before I said that most of the time they play cards, sometimes you can choose not to play a card, and at this point you would actually draw 1 additional card at the end of your turn. Then it would be the salad player's turn. They're going to draw a card at the beginning of their turn just like normal. Now if they want to play a card, there's some other cards. They'll have green on one side and yellow on the other. The yellow can only be played by the fry player, indicated by the fries there. The green side can only be played by the salad player. So this player can play this called quick steal. Let's say steal 1 fry and then eat 1 fry. So it's a quick steal. They actually put it in their plate because you have to have one on your plate before you eat it. But this one allows them to steal a fry, which moves it to their plate, and then eats it. And then they get to draw a card, and then they would discard this, and then make sure they do that hand management at the end of their turn that I've already shown. Now there's certain cards that get played that has a table icon on. Let's say this fry player played Fry Box. This says you play in front of you, and it cancels the next steal card that your opponent plays, and then you discard this. So the table ones stay on the table in front of you, and they do certain things. So for example, if this next salad player on their turn played this, it said steal 2 fries, eat 1, a big steal. Well, this would stop that from happening, and then essentially that would not happen, and these would both end up getting discarded. But of course, there's some cards that will table for the salad player that, hey, you play this in front of you, the next time you do steal, you get to take an extra 2 fries, and then you would discard this. So they work a little bit in different ways. Now let's say it was the salad player's turn, and they play something like this: steal 1 fry, eat 1 fry, then draw 1 card. Now, when they play that, they're going to get ready to steal 1 and eat 1, but let's say the fry player had this card. Cards with a lightning bolt actually activate usually on another player's turn, where it says play immediately after your opponent plays a card and cancel the effect. So this player is about to steal a fry and eat 1 and draw a card, but this one and this one now get discarded, and it will now be the fry player's turn. Now there's also cards that help you bring ketchup onto your fries, which essentially is a point, an additional point. So here it tables, and then when you get to eat a fry with another card later, anytime in the game, you get to put ketchup on it, and it's +1 point, and then you would discard this. For example, on a future turn, let's say this player played this card here, the Big Bite eats 2 fries. Well, they're going to eat 2 fries from here, but one of them is going to get dunked in the ketchup. They will take a ketchup piece here, and they'll add it. This will essentially be an extra point at the end of the game, along with all the fries that they have. Now, some of the cards combo together. Let's say the salad player played Distraction. This stays on the table. They get to steal a fry, and then eat a fry, and they get to keep this card until they play the Look Over There. Now, this stealing only happens once when they play that, but on a future turn, if this player plays this, because they played that Look Over There card, it says steal 2 fries and then eat 1. However, if the Distraction card's in play, steal an additional 2 fries, then discard both of these cards. So some of them can combo together like that. And another little combo you can see here is Quick Dip. They get to steal a fry, but then change it to a ketchup-covered fry like that. And then they can play an Om Nom Nom card, which allowed them to play this if they had it in their hand. This allows them to eat 1 fry, and again, if it's the ketchup one, this ketchup's going to be an additional point. And then you can discard any red cards in your hand and eat 1 fry for each of them discarded. So if they had up to 3 more cards, they could discard 3 cards of those red ones and eat those fries. Now the fry player has a couple of yellow Om Nom Nom cards, which allow them to do the similar thing, which is discarding a bunch of red cards to eat more fries. And this will continue going back and forth until the last fry is eaten. Whoever has the most total of fries and ketchup on their side is the winner. Now I've showed you most of the cards here, some of the ones I haven't yet shown. Again, they're red cards that can be used by either player. You can draw 2 cards and play one of them. You can steal 2 fries. And you can take a card from the discard pile and play it immediately. Now you'll want to check the Kickstarter page, but there is a possibility that variable player powers are going to be a possibility with this campaign, as well as a 3 to 4 player version of the game while using multiple copies of the game. Well, there you have Fry Thief, and as I've shown in the overview, it's a quick and easy to learn card game that has lots of combo options, as well as deck and hand manipulation, with a fun theme of trying to steal or protect those tasty fries. Now, if you'd like to see the final art and components and all the different pledge levels available, you can click the link below me in the description of this video, and it will take you right to the Kickstarter project page, and I'm sure the fine folks at Laid Back Games would love your support.